man overboard or woman overboard. It's kind of a sexist statement, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Person
overboard.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, or you can say hen overboard. It's a Swedish thing. It doesn't mean boy or girl. It's in between. So you can just say hen. Like hen took the last mango.
Like
It's
han
like a
is
Yeah.
han is he and her is hun. So it's got hen.
Oh, like a shim. Okay.
Yeah.
Like a
Like
shim.
a lady.
Yeah, it's like
Shim
Shim
overboard.
Yeah.
Okay, when shim goes overboard, I guess there's two different types. Whether you see the person falling overboard or whether you don't. And the first one, obviously, if you see them going overboard, is the best case scenario. And the person who sees the person falling overboard, never take your eyes off that person. So that's your job. You yell and you get everybody else's attention. If there's stuff around you, throw it in. All those red cushions that are in that cockpit seat there, you can tell somebody else to throw those in, but just to kind of create a bigger area of stuff to see in the water.
So on the chart plotter here, see this little guy going like that? So you just come and you just click on that with the mouse.
Yeah.
And it's called a man overboard position. So then you know, okay, this is where we think they fell over. Now, you know, if we can't find somebody within an hour or two, then we have a position to figure, okay, they're probably drifting this way with the current or the wind, and you can kind of help like that.
So the person that sees the person going in, point and just keep your eyes on that person no matter what. Obviously, if it's a scenario where it's calm and you just happen to slip in, then it's easy. We can put the sails in, turn the motor on, turn around, all good. But most likely in a situation that somebody falls overboard, it's going to be a little bit more serious. So if it is really bad, we have this over here. It's basically a self-contained kind of floating. It's like one man personal life raft, I guess. It has a sea anchor with it. It has a big floating kind of strobe that people can see from far away, and it has a vest that you can sit in. So if somebody were to go over, and that did work, we would just pull that and it comes out automatically, and then that person could swim to that, and then we could come back around and grab them.
Well, since we can't rely on that, what do we do that?
Pillows or life vest.
If somebody happens to fall over, especially at night, that's not wearing one of these, I would inflate this, I would turn the strobe on and just chuck it over. That way the person would hopefully know to swim to it. You could see the strobe at night and come back to it.
If the person's injured when they fall in, and we motor around, we can rig up the boom or something, just like we lifted the outboard. We can make a sling, lift it out. We can pull the person out of the water if we really need to.
There's the life sling on the back.
Yep. So that's a good way to get the person on board. It's kind of like that will stay attached to the boat, though, won't it?
Yep. Yeah.
And
It's
then
tied onto the boat.
we release that. The lid comes off of that, the life sling, and it gets dragged behind the boat. So basically, you just circle around the person, just like if you'd get picked up on an inner tube.
Yeah.
I guess that's it for if you see them fall overboard. So yell, just keep your eyes on the person is the main thing. It's really easy to lose somebody in big swells. Like you might turn, you go grab something, you turn back, and they're gone.
I was just going to say, always look and keep your arm out to where they are.
Yeah.
So everyone else can see what direction.
So that's best case scenario. Worst case scenario is, let's say we're doing watches by ourselves, and you wake up for watch, come out here, nobody's here, and you don't know if they fell off at the beginning of their watch or in the middle. That should never, ever, ever happen, because if you're out here by yourself, you never leave the cockpit. So you never leave the cockpit, and if you do leave the cockpit, somebody else is awake, and you have one of those vests on, and we're clipped in to this red line that's down here. We're going to run that on the deck. It's called a jack line. So you should never, ever be outside of this cockpit by yourself at night.
But yeah, I mean, if somebody's wearing one of these, it's cool because it inflates, and then they've got a strobe, which is real helpful. There's a whistle in here as well.
If we can't find the person right away, or if we don't see the person fall overboard, we do probably a pan, depending on how we felt about the situation. And then find them. So we're about to do a man overboard drill, and a bit nervous actually. I think it's kind of your worst nightmare when you're out sailing, is to be in the water and seeing the boat sailing away. So can't see land, we're pretty far out at sea. But for safety, I've got a BC to provide flotation if I need it, a whistle, and a strobe just in case shit goes into the night. I also have a safety sausage that we use for diving. It's like 2 meters high that I can inflate and be able to see it from really far away. But hopefully we won't need any of those things. And the crew will come back and get me quick.
We're gonna do the maneuver. Are you nervous, Brady?
A little bit. But I mean, look at all my gear. I can be out there for days. I've got cans of soup. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm really nervous now.
Man overboard!
You got him, Bugs?
Leg off.
So when you start coming in with the mission?
Oh, quick, step down. Okay, ready, sir?
Alright, he's off the beam.
Ready to starboard.
Karen, let's go to idle. Okay, Max and Frida, get ready on the life sling. Go ahead and deploy the life sling.
Yeah, I got it.
Yep, throw it over.
Alright, I can.
Starboard a little bit. You want to get them pretty close off the bow. Okay, straight.
I was checking the fishing line and I fell in!
Okay, full starboard. Full starboard at 1500 RPM.
I can't use my legs!
Do a fast turn. High RPM. Hey, swim backwards if you can.
Marcia, you got the best.
How's that, brother?
That's good.
Well done, everyone.
Well done.
1 minute, 30 seconds or something. That was quick. I was expecting you to
But
fly
it
all
didn't
the
get
way
far
out.
away at all.
Yeah, it didn't. I thought I was expecting it to get further.
Woohoo!
We were on our shit.
Good job, guys.
Nice driving.
Yeah.
How was that? Was that what you thought it was?
Not nice.
It actually went better than I thought. I was really nervous. I was like,
Good.
we did good.
I think it only took like 3.5 minutes or
And
something.
everyone was sitting there, and the boat was just sailing.
Look at that. Perfect track.
Yeah, it was definitely scary. I think when I jumped off, I had like a small moment of actual panic where I was like, because you think it's real, you know? And I could just see everyone sitting in the cockpit, and the boat just sailing away, and you can't see land anywhere. It's a creepy feeling.
Did the boat get further away than you thought, or closer, or what? Like, how did that
I
feel?
thought it'd be a little bit further away, actually. It was really close. Yeah. By the time you turned around, I mean, you never lost sight of me at all. But it is kind of ideal conditions for it, you know?
But it was good practice. It was
It's
real
good to
good
know.
practice.
This should be the side jobs we have for a real.
But we can't do
Well, you know, these people, when it's gonna happen when half the people are downstairs.
And the conditions are shit too, right? Usually.
Yeah, true.
We wouldn't bother trying to sail back to the person. We would just motor.
Yeah.
Unless it was you. We would just, tack for a little while.
This part is like flotation devices and stuff. I think we've got a few.
Is that better?
No, it's still terrible.
Okay, we're gonna go eat now.
Hey, I've regained the use of my legs. Bring me back down.